Okay, kids, I'm back. I had to stop that operation and start over because it's just mom life. So it's what it is. And now I'm back and I have these actually out of the boxes now. So we can crack them open and see what we have. It's better anyway, right? You can still watch me fight with this plastic. It just doesn't have to be like the whole project happening at once. So see, and I can't even get into this, so it's fine. You still get to see the struggle. Here we go. Maybe. And now maybe people are getting the notification from last time and I'll have some friends. Trash pile. There always has to be like a different trash pile going on. Okay, so what we have here today are, well, let me finish opening this one and then I will show you. This one's packed a little tighter, so let me see if I can find a spot. Probably scraping up the box and everything. I know at least Chris is hanging out. He's going to be here in a moment. So I think it just, like my timer just started for the live. So I don't know if I'm like having internet issues or what. But I'll have to watch it back and see when I actually started rambling. I'm really not sure. I think it took a while to load. Are these all open now? These are all open. Okay. All right, that one's really cool. It slides, and this one opens, and this one has a magnet. So basically, more trash. So what I have are 3 Lenormand decks, and I think I'll just go in order. 2 of them are from the same creator. One of them is from Etsy. So this is the one I got, I think 2 days ago. Let me see where I can get my light. So this is the Bohemian Wilds Lenormand 3rd edition, as you can see here. This one kept popping up on Etsy when I was just searching around for other things. So I love this whole kind of like cosmic color palette and the pastels, and decided that this one had kind of been catching my eye for a while, so I would go ahead and okay, so see, like my chat just all popped up with you, and so I don't know, I think my internet's slow or something, because I started talking and I realized like that it said live up in the corner, but it didn't have the timer. So I don't know what happened. We'll have to figure it out, but I'm glad that you are here. We have Chris and Jamie. Lily White and Dark arrived late last week. Can't reconcile the knights and the ducks. Weird headless torsos. Oh, yeah. And you know what? For some reason, that doesn't bother me. I love those so much, and I love the other people in that deck, so maybe that's why. Um, that's so interesting, because normally that would drive me crazy, and like I had to really think when I just read that that's what they look like in that deck. Chris was signed into his Muggle account before. That's okay. It's no problem because I had to stop and live this mom life over here. And I just heard him like drop. He's downstairs, so our time is probably limited today, because usually when he's upstairs, he's less distracted and he's comfortable in his room watching videos. But we'll just see. It's whatever, right? Okay, so this first one is by Tiffany Sosa, and the inside, this is like a really nice box, by the way. So if you're kind of a box snob and you want a really nice one, it's like a 2-piece, but it doesn't stick. And inside it says reveal the past, present, and future. Super pretty. Debbie's here. Hello, hello. Chris, I think you would like that deck. Jamie, I have done that before. I've put Lily White and Black together. Jilly is going live in 50 minutes, isn't she? Oh, I don't know, but I will be off by then. We'll keep it quick. Hi, Sandra. And that will be awesome. I have work here in a bit, but I should be able, the thing I have to do today, I should be able to watch. So, watch and work. Okay, so cute little book with this one. And let me just take a quick look to see if I'm gonna promote this book or not. Protector Charm. Yeah, I think I am, because for the Fox, they have Protector as like the number one thing in the list, and then Trickery down near the bottom. So I like that. And what else do I want to check? I want to check. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be fine. I think it's going to have my stamp of approval. And it has mirroring and knighting like as different techniques in the front, so that's awesome. Kristen's here. Hello, hello. I should be working so naturally I am here. Hey, Kristen, me too. But I had a little extra time banked from last week, so I will be working here when I'm done. But, you know, right now I thought my child was going to be occupied, and he sort of is. So we will just go with it. So here's the rider. I don't know how close I'm going to have to get for you to see this. Girl on a unicorn. Her hair is kind of like mine. Ryan cut my hair last night. You can't really tell, but he cut 3 inches off. But it's like still a little bit longer in the front. But like it's kind of like right here now. He did a pretty good job. Anyway, that's my super metal hair. I even brushed it for you all this morning. I hardly ever do that. Da Vinci Enigma deck in my hands Easter Day, and I didn't buy it. Not sure why I didn't pull the trigger. Oh, isn't that the worst? Jamie says, I like when the Fox isn't automatically put in the trickster category. Me too. Me too. Oh, here, let me just do straight on. So here we have the clover. So this might be a little like, some people like just one single clover on there, but I think that's still pretty obvious. And these are like really glorious mane. Thank you. Chris, Ryan only cuts hair during pandemic when I make him. He was fine cutting mine. I had him buzz Max's hair back last spring, and it was traumatic. But then I did it the second time, and it was still traumatic, but he felt like really bad. Like that really messed him up. So then he's like, I'm never cutting hair again, which is understandable. It was Max, like, will cry sometimes, like it's the end of the world. So I can definitely understand why oh, Clover, I already showed you that. Oh, cardstock. That's what I was going to say. Don't mind me being all over the place. I'm just worried for like the next interruption. But so this is pretty thick for Lenormand cards, especially, but still flexible. And it has this like silver gilding, like iridescent kind of, which I don't know if you can see. Kind of. It's fancy. That's the gist of it. Oh, and the backs. That's always important too, right? Super cute. Oh, the ship. It's so pretty. And there's like the stars and everything going on really lightly in the background of all these like blue, the blue background. You guys. Okay, am I here? Are you here? Oh, I don't think I can even put my leg like that. Let me know if you see me. It says that there's 2 people here, so I don't know if we are okay or not. I see 3 people now. So I think I came back into the same thing. Okay. You guys. So what happens is I need a new phone and a new computer. They both are at the point in their life where they just shut off completely. So it's fine. It's fine. Not even worried about it. So I'm going to start over because just quickly so that I keep these in order for now. Our rider, our clover, our ship. So I would basically say, I mean, the artwork is really gorgeous. That kind of like starry background, like really lightly in most of the things. I think this is where we were with the house. Oh, look there. Now you can see the card in my face. Is that a bonus? The tree. How come I can't do that twice in a row? I really don't know. Thank you, Chris, for your help. That happened to me. I lost my shit. Well, that's something I'm really working on lately because it's not to say, oh, there. It's not to say that I never do that. I have my like angry mom moments that I'm not really proud of, but I've been better about all of that. And so I'm trying to just like it doesn't matter, right? Like 3-year-olds are just straight like not going to listen to you sometimes. And you just have to shrug your shoulders and there's just going to be like a mess everywhere and you just have to be like it's fine, right? So, I mean, what can I do? What can I do except for hurry up and back up the photos that I have on this computer, which I think we already did, but we were supposed to check this weekend and we didn't because we forgot and we're busy. Chris, look at that snake. That's a really nice one, I think. Um, but yeah, I trust me, I've been working on that. Yeah, that snake was awesome, right? And with all the flowers around the bottom. I had another one like that recently that I showed. Julie Rose, Peekaboo Rose, her snake card has flowers at the bottom too, and I love that. The bouquet all wrapped up. That's sweet. We do have the Lenormand number at the bottom with the title. To be clear, I don't out her in there. It's a running joke, though. Oh, I have a covered we call it joking, like from Matilda. Chris, obviously, you would not be doing that. Um, it's hard sometimes to keep your oh, you don't put her in there. I got you. I got you. The scythe. Wow, look at that. So we don't have like the Mendy, hi. It's been rough going around here, but you came at a good time. Hopefully my computer won't shut itself off again. Um, so we don't have like the bundle of wheat here, but we have like the vine going up. So that's still nice. Oh, and the whip is like a thorn, has like a vine and thorns around it. And again with the stars, the birds. Thank you all for being here and hanging out while I had to restart twice. So nice of you. And I'm going to be quickish so that, I mean, for me, relatively, right? I got about 40 minutes before Jilly goes live. The child, so sweet, holding her teddy bear. The scythe is pretty too. If you ask a Lenormand deck where you lost something and get the coffin card and snake card, what could that mean? Just curious. Kelly from the Truth and Story said Lenormand is good for that question. Yeah, so people do use it for just really kind of everyday practical things. Um, so if you get the coffin and the snake, um, so the snake would be like for me, I would think like sometimes even a protective thing. It just kind of depends where if you're just drawing those two cards, I would say that because like Kelly, I tend to read the snake as like sort of this thing that's going to take some time, like it's a winding, like not necessarily um, like straight path, if that makes sense. So I would say that it would be it's going to take you a while to find the thing, and it's somewhere that you already looked, like you ended that already with the coffin. So um because in a pair I would read like the right side and then the left side. So I would say that that it's going to take you a while to find the thing. It's going to take you a while to get there, and you have to be kind of like really resourceful and wise and kind of like, you know, take your time with it. And it's somewhere that you maybe already looked, that you were like done looking. Um, or Chris is saying someone stole it or someone else put it somewhere, and that's the other side of that, right? Like a little bit of kind of like the fox we were looking at, like some of that trickery, like someone else is to blame, or that it's in a closed thing, right? Like it's in something enclosed. So a good example would be like a couple months ago when I thought I lost my debit card, but it was in my purse, like in an actual little slot where you put a card. Like it was exactly where it's supposed to be. And usually, like a complete heathen, I just leave my debit card laying on the passenger seat of my car. Okay, so there's a fun fact about me, but it's such a mess. Like all of the stuff, like I have CDs still because I'm like 80, and so I have like old rehearsal CDs with their like mixtape CDs that I have on my front seat. And I have like a mask nowadays and like a head wrap for when it's cold and a power cord and a box of Christmas cards that like I don't even know why I bought because we get fancy photo cards to send out. But my friend sent me a picture and they were like starry night and snow on trees. And she was like, "Hey, do you want these?" I was like, "Yes." So that's like all the shit that's in my front seat right now. Um, and usually my debit card is like on the bottom of it. But back in the summer, I thought I lost my debit card and I looked in my purse, which is a closed thing. Like that could be the coffin, right? And I looked through the stack of cards that was in there and I must have looked right at it and was like, nope, that's not it. I've lost it. I was like so convinced. So anyway, that's my ramble about that. There's our fox. Yeah, I love like the crown of flowers with everything. The bear. Super sweet. I love that water behind too. The star. The stork. Yeah, Kristen. Is her name Tara? Tarot Waits and Kittens. Kittens Waits. Fucking, I don't know. Some long name like that. Tarot. You know who I'm talking about, right? Um, Peekaboo Rose, Julie. I was just talking about you a minute ago. Mendy, this is um the Bohemian Wild Lenormand third edition, and I got this on Etsy, and it's super sweet and cute. Um, yeah, the star, you like that, Jamie? Um, yeah, beautiful. Kittens, Waits, and Tarot. Tara. Thank you, Jamie. Kittens, Waits, and Tarot. I couldn't get it in the right order. But yeah, Julie, we were just talking about the snake in your Lenormand deck, which has like the flowers at the bottom because this one had some flowers as well. Ben was showing me pics of the Darkwood Tarot, and it has a really cute fox card. The man fox is bringing the lady fox a rabbit to feed her. That is really cute. So here's our stork again. I went back for the star so Jamie could see that again. Look with the little babies. I love it. The tower, just so beautiful. The garden, really amazing. Mountain. Yeah, Julie, since you're here, I'm gonna gush about your decks too because I need to do walkthroughs of them because they're just I love them so much. I showed a few the other day because I grabbed a bag that I thought was something else and your Lenormand was in there. And so then I showed a few cards because I couldn't put it down. The Crossroads, that's nice. Sort of a different color scheme. Oh, look at these mice stealing the crystals. So look at their angry little eyebrows too. This is a good mice card. Oh, they're taking your shit. Okay. The heart. I love like all of these just like aurora colors. There's some feathers in there. The ring. And we do have the playing card association at the top and the name at the bottom, which I think is what I was saying right before my computer turned off a few minutes ago. So there you go. The book. I love this. Just walking into it, just getting lost in there. Awesome mice card, right? The letter. Oh, look at that little read me tag. I love it. And the feathers like turning it doesn't look like they're turning into birds, but maybe a tiny bit. But you know, that's like a trendy tattoo now. You get the feather and it turns into birds like flying away at the top. It sort of is doing that little trick. I love it. Good grief, that's some rock she has on that. Yeah, that was a pretty serious ring. The gentleman. The lady, again, with the flowers in the hair. Love it. The lily. The sun. The moon. Beautiful. Oh, the key has like Dreamcatcher on it, which goes with the whole feathers and flowers and everything being tied around. And there's like a little halo in there too with like the light, if you can see that. Oh, my leg is falling asleep because I'm old. Fish. That's really pretty. All that light reflecting. The anchor. And the cross. So yeah, if you're digging that, oh, the dog was just sitting down here by himself. Sorry, pup. And the little tent. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, so yeah, somewhere along the line I dropped the dog. So here are the backs. Silver sort of iridescent gilding. It's really nice. As a size comparison, Jilly live in 30 minutes. So I'm gonna speed up here because you all know how long it takes me to do everything. So here's the 1889. I was gonna say it felt a little bit bigger than like what I call standard, but not a lot, which is good because I don't like really huge Lenormand cards. So here's how much bigger it is than the 1889. And then like here's the mini. So if you wanted to use it for houses, you could because your mini would fit and show the name at the bottom. Yeah. So there's that. Let me put this back in. Deanne, will you hold up the box again, please? Yes, I sure will. Close the fancy 1889. Okay. All right. So here's the box. Bohemian Wild Lenormand 3rd edition. Tiffany Sosa. And I bought this on Etsy, and it came pretty quick, like in a week, I think. www.boho and indie, indie with an IE, wild.com is the site too. I'm sure you'll find it if you search. But yeah, 2-part box. Get rid of that. I think Mendy and her are live together. Is that right? Oh, very good. Yeah, I just read the notification about finally doing our deck trade or something. So yes, I'm gonna be not Deanne speed right now. I'm gonna be someone else speed. I don't know. Kristen, when you asked the other day in a group, you know, what do you prefer for walkthroughs? Everybody take a sip. Okay, that's a Max thing. My best friend's mom watches him sometimes, and she used to be a pediatric nurse, and so and Max has always loved drinking water anyway, but she's like, oh, everybody take a sip, like if it's been a little while, and then everyone in the house has to take a sip. And so Max does that now. When he takes a drink, he makes everyone do it to stay hydrated. So then the Aurum Lenormand, which I think some of you have probably seen. This is a little art card, and so we'll do some of these. The writer, so this has, I can't think of the art style right now. I could probably look in the book of, I believe it's Japanese pottery that you put back together with the gold to make it more beautiful than it was before. So it's that whole thing that like a damaged thing becomes better and stronger. Clover, the ship, so it's like a gray and white scale with the gold running through. And if I show you the picture, I can't really show you the gold very much, but you get the idea. The house. Yeah, Chris, this is the one you were asking about. The tree. I'm here for all the lives today, sitting on the couch with my neon ice. Oh gosh, who am I kidding? I'm here for all the lives, even when I'm at work. Debbie, that's me. If it's not like a crazy, like if the filing I have is like 10 pages or less, like I can focus on that and watch too. So I just have it set up on the little table next to me so I can keep working and watching, which is just really great. The clouds, now there's like a sunburst coming out. I think you can maybe see. Yeah, Debbie, what's up with your knee? I thought I was going to have to ice mine yesterday. It was bad, but then it fixed itself. Jamie says this is one of her favorites. It is really nice. The snake. Coffin. And we have the number, the Lenormand number, but not the playing card association, which is fine for me. I don't usually do that. Oh, inflammatory. Inflammatory. What is wrong with me? Inflammatory arthritis. Oh, I'm sorry. Bouquet. I don't even know what's wrong with mine. Fuck, could be the same issue. Scythe. The whip. We made progress on my overhead camera yesterday, but then it kind of like all fell apart at the end. So I don't know. We're trying, but the table I'm using is like a big square. And so that's part of the issue. Like we can't figure it out. I don't know. The child. So for now, you just have to deal with me. Oh, a milk snake. I don't even know. Where did you see that? Fox. I love this bear card. There we go. Stars is like a compass. the stork, dog. These are really nice quality cards. They're like smooth matte. That Bohemian Wild I showed you was like a little glossy, by the way. It wasn't like dry like this, but do you know what I mean? But but not bad. But I would call it like slate gloss if that's something you're concerned about. The garden, but they weren't like stuck together or anything. I didn't have to crack them apart. It felt really nice. The mountain. This one's going to be harder to show because the snow light coming in. Yeah, Debbie, hope you feel better soon. The crossroad. This is really pretty. The mice on their little wheat stalks. The heart. The ring. The book. This is interesting. It's like open from the top. Can you tell? Looks a little, it's like just the book open this way, like information's falling out. The letter. Yeah, I love the mice too. Those were cute. Oh, the man. He's like, I don't know, maybe it looks like Jared Leto a little bit. So mysterious. The woman, it looks like she had like a cloak too that she's kind of taking off. The lily, really beautiful. But it's kind of washing out. There we go. The sun. I don't usually like faces in the sun and moon, but these I can take because just like everything overall is so nice. Yeah, Leto for sure. It looks like him. The key. Love a good skeleton key. The fish. The anchor. And the cross. And we have a person card as an alternate that you can swap out. Holding a little baby. There you go, you can see. Okay, so that's our flip through of the Orem Lenormand. This one is a really nice like magnetic on the side, flips open. So all three of these decks I'm showing are really nice boxes. And last but not least, by the same creator, Witherspoon. Is her first name Melissa? Can't remember. It just says M. Witherspoon, but that's the Orem, and then the Rustic Roots Lenormand. So this one, I'm backwards. This one slides out like a little matchbox. Maybe. Yeah. I haven't done this before, so there we go. Oh, go, go, go. And the back of the box has a little dandelion on it. So this will be our last flip through. I will mention about this book. This is really awesome because what she did was she took poems that were created by her backers on Kickstarter and included them in the book, like as meanings. Like each one of them was assigned one of the cards, and they wrote a poem about that card. So that is really cool. Fun fact. Oh, thankfully this one is not wrapped, so it just will slide off. Okay. Last one, and then we can all go hang out at Jilly's. The Rider. clover. And the backs are this like flannel plaid. The ship, which I super love. The house. Tree. The clouds. So this one is if you were just looking for a straight symbol, like something really simple, this one might catch you off guard at first because to me it looks like trees, but this is clouds and it says right there, so it's not going to throw me that much. Rusted Root Lenormand has definitely tempted me. Love the color scheme. Yeah. Also, I'm supposed to be working. Don't tell my boss. That's okay, Julie. I'm going to be working here in a few minutes when I switch over to watch Julie. So that's all right. I so love that you're here. I'm so excited. Snake.